postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2021 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Clayton Kershaw will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
In now, Harrison Bader. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for St. Louis, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And that misses 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Tommy Pham is on deck. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
First pitch on its way. Ball one. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Vidro is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, John Singleton.
Now batting, John Singleton. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Just underway here in Southern California. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the Cardinals. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Hero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Colton Wong, one of the more dynamic middle infielders in our sport. Ability to turn a double play, bazooka arm from a second baseman.
Settling in now, Tim Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Tim Castro.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pham has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting second, center fielder, Abraham Almonte.
Into the box, Abraham Almonte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Waka stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Fabregas sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting third.
And with two away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Standing in, Cody Bellinger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety. And right now, this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt. And I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in. Here's Corey Seager, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bellinger, the runner at first with two gone. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. One left for L.A. We are still scoreless. So coming to the plate, Patrick Winston.
Third baseman, Patrick Winston.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Kershaw now on 1-1. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Almonte is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Juan Fabregas.
So digging in now, Juan Fabregas. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Way out in front.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
No score here as we play inning number 2. High pop-up.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
Batting center, shortstop, Paul DeLong.
Stepping into the box, Paul DeLong. First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-1 home. Is a slider that can't catch the outside. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. To his right, Belanger. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Into the box now, Carson Kelly, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Kelly sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. DeLong rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Here's Colton Wong now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. It seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
In now, Michael Waka. Nope. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. In there, and it's even at 1. Kelly on second. Wong at first. 2 out in the inning. Two and 1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. 2-2 now. Popped him up. Belanger has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Next for the Dodgers, Jason Castro set to lead off the home half of the second.
Jason Castro.
First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
1-1 to Jason Castro. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. The 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Into the box, Alex Pedro in the dirt here. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
The 2-0 on the way. Bounce to first. Oh, and he comes up with it. He gathers the throw to second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Standing in now, Rod Mossy. Cue shot here out towards short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get one.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Micah Johnson.
Now at the plate, Micah Johnson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Fabregas. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers leave one. They trail this one 1-0. At the plate, Harrison Baer. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder, Harrison Baer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Nope,
fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Two-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
That won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Now to the plate, Tommy Pham. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch, and he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Baer gets his lead at first, nobody out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Got him swinging. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So they can't get the strike him out, throw him out double play as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. Stepping in now, John Singleton, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner at second here with one man out. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Almonte going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Patrick Winston.
Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Patrick Winston, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner in there for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can.
Into the box now, Juan Fabregas. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Still 1-2.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Fouled off. One and two, here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Almonte is there, and he brings it in on the warning track. A run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Leading off the inning, Clayton Kershaw. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The next 0-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2. It's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Popped him up. Winston shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Tim Castro.
Striding in once again, Tim Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what, and he just manages to get his hand in. In now, Abraham Almonte. He swings and drives it to short. Gets dirty and gloves it. Nice snag, but no chance to get an out, so there'll be runners at first and second. At the plate, Cody Bellinger. He singled his last time up. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. And a ball 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Fouled away. Castro at second. Almonte at first. One gone. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Corey Seager. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And another foul ball. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
At the plate, Jason Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Dodgers leave them loaded. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in now, Paul DeLong.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. And now a jump throw against his body. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Carson Kelly. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Bouncer down the line to his right. Mossy throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Ready now, Colton Wong. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Alex Vidro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And there's one down now.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now at the plate, Rod Mossy. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Pham will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Micah Johnson.
Next up for Los Angeles, Micah Johnson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Waka looks in. Here's the first pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Right hand curveball.
Into the box, Clayton Kershaw. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Michael Waka. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Behind 0-2 now. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Popped him up. Castro moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Harrison Baer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a little blooper to center. Almonte is after it. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a snap move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Two-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Bayer, base runner at first with 1 out. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Another 2-2 offering. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Another full count pitch on its way. Swing and he pops him up. Johnson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. On to first, and they get the double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Dodgers nothing.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder, Tim Castro.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Breaking ball in for a strike. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, Focus on his mechanics and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off low.
Winston on the move. Makes the play, one away.
Center fielder number 35, Abraham Almonte.
Ready for another shot now. Abraham Almonte. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how manager's thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Here now the 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Pham moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's Corey Seager. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
High pop up. Kelly waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. Cards lead it 2-1. Digging in once again, John Singleton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
John Singleton.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Almonte is there. One down.
Now batting, third baseman, Patrick Winston.
Stepping up to the plate, Patrick Winston. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan Fabregas.
Coming to the plate now, Juan Fabregas. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
2 balls and a strike to count. Three and one to the Cardinals left fielder.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Standing in now, Paul DeLong. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cards leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 7, Alex Pedro.
Digging in, Alex Pedro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Joe Kelly comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Joe Kelly.
The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One run, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. The 1-2 hit on the ground down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. Winston fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On to the 7th here in game 1. The Cardinals are out in front 2-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Pedro Baez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Charlie Colbert will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 21, Charlie.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Carson Kelly, will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Here's the first pitch to him. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Baez is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Johnson stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Colton Wong will stand in, and it's fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Here's the 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Almonte on the move. 2 gone.
Now batting, pitcher, Joe Kelly.
Matt Carpenter will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Tyler Lyon gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tyler Lyon.
Leading off the inning, Micah Johnson, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. Lyons, a native Texan. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
Striding in, Charlie Colbert. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out.
Fielder, Tim Castro.
Stepping in, Tim Castro. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. Fabregas is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They still trail it here 2-1. Rafael Quinones has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Rafael Quinones.
Leading off the inning, Harrison Bayer, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Quinones, a 6'5" left-hander. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Popped him up. Belanger over to his left. He's got it one away. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Digging in, Tommy Pham. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, John Singleton. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Pham stands at first with 1 out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2-0 count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Patrick Winston.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Patrick Winston. From the belt, the pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
The 1-0 home. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald at strike 1. Runners are at first and second with one away. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
First and second now, one man out. Fouled off. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Felipe Vasquez enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Juan Fabregas will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Pickoff move to second and a dive, but he's back in. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Spin and a throw back to second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here now the 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Castro has it, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Abraham Almonte. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Sam Freeman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Standing in, Cody Bellinger, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. No hits to this point. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in to start the 9th, Paul DeLong, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. DeLong is retired, and there's one away. So striding forward now, Carson Kelly. First offering on its way. Bouncer up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Colton Wong. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
A ball and a strike now. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Heading out towards shallow right. Vidro is there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still lead it 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Jason Castro. He was a ground out victim last time up. Trevor Rosenthal is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 44, Trevor Rosenthal.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. So 1-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
The right fielder, number 7.
Into the box now, Alex Vidro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Rosenthal, 30 years of age. He was a 21st round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
The 1-2. He's taken high above the zone. And he popped him up. DeLong onto the grass. 2 down.
The batter, number 73.
Jose Abreu will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 79. Jose Abreu.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Pham moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. St. Louis win the opener here in the division series. Michael Wacha is the winning pitcher of record. Clayton Kershaw pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Michael Wacha. Credit the save to Trevor Rosenthal. The loss.